do the same thing as the Earth Spirit, the Mirana, the Stalker.
Witch Doctor maybe? Seems, oh, it's banned out. That'd be the most stable.
Is he getting himself out of this one here? Arteezy's got a mango, he's going to jump on it, and has he got the range? Yes, he has. They'll walk in. Oh, PPD! Peter! Why do you take first blood?
Gonna pressure the safe lane, they're smoked up.
Let's see what Fear and PPD can do with this one. They've got eyes on Envy, and Envy's still hanging around. He's incredibly low. He doesn't have any regen. He's only got the stick charges to rely on, and straight in. Here we go. He's all alone. Fear and PPD closing in. They'll catch him out. They'll bring him down the same time. Mid lane, Samael dives, gets the kill. Puppey is there for the return one. But that's
Envy farming at all.
He's got 4 down. Here's the bat surged up. Samael trying to get range here for the last only will. He brings back Envy. The rest of EG's there to close in on him. Envy still fairly tanky with the point of dispersion, but it's not going to be enough. Another kill onto the Spectre. EG making things happen here on the...
Definitely needs the experience. Like, he wants to get 6 as soon as humanly possible.
Trying to cross her out of point. Envy has got Horn, and he might need to use it to get out of it. He's not even going to have the chance. Arteezy was there. Straight in with the Stormhammer and the Gods.
Yeah, well, the longer that they leave Misery alone, there is always an opportunity for him to come back into the game, get his Radiance.
A nice kick and stun onto the silence there as well, and here comes the Horn from Envy. They'll focus onto Samael and they'll get themselves the bat. The power of the Spectre shine off there. Envy getting himself involved in the action. We just got to be a bit careful here. He's kind of one and the dagger. So he can come straight back in. They're eyeing up Arteezy and Finn. Here we go with the Horn, setting up the vision. They'll look to go into Arthur here with Envy. There's a finger onto Fear, the Hex as well. Puppey trying to bring this one down, but Fear maybe a little bit too tanky for the score. At the same time on the left, Arteezy getting low. He's going to go for the TP. Oh! Arteezy TP's home. He gets himself out. Now EG's just turning around. The Zoom was dropped onto Puppey. They're going to lose high as well. And now Samael gets himself in. Lasso onto Envy. Wee says, I'm out of here, son. And Envy, he will be able to get himself out. He's in the trees.
Anything for it. That pretty much just says to Secret, we cannot contest Roshan anymore. Like, our Spectre doesn't have the items, we also pop taunt for that. So that's pretty free. EG aren't going to feel any...
For the openings, ready to catch out some of the members of Secret, and one lane, Samael. They can get anything here. There'll be a Horn and a finger onto PPD. They'll get themselves a kill. Envy crossing in as well. They want to try and find this one. The stun onto Puppey. Arteezy has been hexed up. Envy moving in onto Fear as well, and he's going to find himself another one. They'll lose Puppey, but 2 kills here for Secret. They may lose Envy as well. In fact, the cleave off the bear, nearly killing Envy on the Spectre. Walking the bear, Samael leeching him back. It's not going to be quite enough to kill him. Arteezy really wants to kill this. He's playing with this one, Arthur. He's okay, that's an Aegis. The bear taunt worked out. Misery, he does lose it. Samael finally have to jump it down, and we'll see if they can catch anyone else out here. There'll be the resummon on the bear. The swap bringing Puppey straight back into the middle of it all. They'll use the Horn. They're trying to fight here, Secret. Oh, but a back in black wall! They'll lose Arteezy, though. Secret still living through this fight. It's going to be Envy that's starting to clean up. They've found 2 kills here. Secret are doing it. Start to Samael. They'll get themselves a double kill on the Earth Spirit. 4 heroes down on EG. And a huge Horn. It was being battered about for the first 20 minutes by Misery. The timing on the Radiance, and as you said, we are just coming in with the big plays when it was needed. And certainly Secret knocking on the racks of EGs. They'll find themselves the range racks, and now the players safe. They'll back off to Mail. He's looking for the bear. The back well Fear jumping in with the Doom onto Wee. Arteezy! Oh, look at the damage! It's not quite enough, so they'll be fine apart from Wee. He's going to drop Arteezy. Can he get himself more? Search forward, look at the Misery. One more slice will do it, and it does. Brings down Lone Druid. Now Arteezy, he's got his eyes on Envy. Can he get this one? Samael coming in there, just the lasso to hold Envy down. As suddenly, just like that, EG regain. Indeed, that nice warding around the pit here, Secret. And here we go, Arteezy. He's moving across, seeing if he can find anything there. So all coming out, looks to focus down Samael and Samael. Falling away, yes, he's going to go down. Wee with the stun gets it. Arteezy from the BKB, eyes on the Puppey. Can they keep Puppey alive? Oh, PPD actually swaps himself in. He wants to jump up Puppey, but Puppey turns around with the outfit. PPD, he's going to go down. Now the stop for Polar now clipping onto Arteezy. Secret moving in. They'll get the screw, the boulder roll onto 2 in the back door. Falling right to the back, the ties, the Radiance, the veil. He'll go down. Universal! We can take the TP with the stun. 4 dead on EG. I mean, you were talking about Wee earlier, how he needed to really step up his play from the laning stage, and he has.
He did it, yeah.
Every team's fight now. I don't know what happened to him, but seeing they can find with that ward. They spot Puppey coming at the lane. Puppey, oh bless him. Puppey No mercy here for the man. They'll use the horn, they'll try and fight back into it. Puppey will go down though. They get the root onto Samael. Envy in the midst of it all. Nice stuff for Weehaw onto 2 and Envy. Going to chip away. The gem's going to be shot. Samael hits the deck. Now Arteezy's trying to come through. He gets Envy, but Envy's got the Aegis. Universe will be rooted up here. They drop the wall in the middle of the fight. And Arteezy blinking forward, looking for misery on the side. Envy's back. Now he's going to turn onto PPDs, looking for the weaker heroes, trying to bring down Peter. Arteezy stuns the bear. Mystery's going to go for the straight TP out. Is he going to get it there? Fair coming down with the blade. Now PPD's swapping himself in. The stun for power that comes through for 3 for 2 at this point. Envy still the fire. We are again with the stun. The bear up to Arteezy. Oh, he gets Wee, but he does end up going down. Envy is the final one up here, looking for Fear. Pieliedie dies, still not quite close enough to help out. Envy, he doesn't need any help. He's got himself. Who needs friends? Envy just does it on his own. He's got this Spectre. Well, bottom lane, Secret are there, and Samael is going to be the one to come through with the fast life. They click straight onto Samael with the finger. Envy coming in with a horn. That's going to be about right down. Puppey has been doomed up here on the back lines. He goes rolling straight into the middle of it all. Magic missile flying through from PPD. I think he's going to be left behind here. The rest of Secret say we're out of this one. Samael will hold down the Earth Spirit place. Arteezy coming in with the crits.
That was a 1500 damage crit. He doesn't get isolated and killed in a bad time. Like, Secret are just pressuring us.
Oh, Arteezy. He's on his own a little bit here. The root! They jump straight in! Pieliedie, fingering the hell out of the man.
It's gonna have, like, losing the racks potentially is not as scary as the idea of losing Roshan, and then, Secret all of a sudden have the potential to just straight up end the game. But because the Wolf died in, like, literally 2 seconds, Universe, this is actually really nice. This is great defense item for high ground.
Looks like they're going to let these racks fall.
Yeah, they have to wait for Arteezy to respawn. The single set of racks, when you have, like, this level of...
They are going to be fighting, of course, into this Aegis. Let's see what they can do with it. Arteezy jumps in onto Envy, gets the stun off, and here we go. At the same time, the controls on Arteezy gets burst, get down. He's gone big, getting rooted up. Can walk getting shot, but it doesn't matter. Envy's just cleaning them up. There's a buyback from Arteezy. He needs to get back in it, but the rest of his team just dying slowly to the magnetize. The burn as well. Samael's a full. Wee gets himself a double kill as the magnetize ends up finishing PPD off. And Arteezy, the lone man there, left to defend the base after his buyback. And GG is called. Secret 24 to 15 after what was not the best of starts. EG with the Doom Dark here caused a lot of issues for Envy, but Envy, he proved that it didn't matter, turns it around, and Secret, game 1 victory for the man.
I would be curious to hear what the panel have to say about this, because in my opinion this game was won almost entirely on just vision. So like the warding that Secret had, winning them that bottom rune fight, securing the first Roshan, all that stuff put them in a dominant position where, like you were mentioning, their laning phase was a little bit shaky. Universe was getting a lot in his off lane, and after that it just seemed like there was